You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hove.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. So what's up, Weezy?
What's cracking? What you do?
How you doing, y'all?
Pretty good, man.
Yep.
Tough weekend for me. My boys went down.
Yeah, it was a tough weekend for sure.
My boys went down.
Yeah, man.
But
Flames. Yeah.
They said they call it the Music City Massacre.
Ooh. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't like
That's
a
what I'm
55-10.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing they call it the Music City Massacre.
Nah,
It wasn't like a
ain't nobody say that.
55-10.
I ain't heard nobody say that.
I
bet not.
Sure
It's me.
So what we got up on the show today, Weezy?
Today we are selecting the
You got to talk to
28.
the mic.
Today we are selecting the 2018 NBA All-Star, man. Selections.
For sure. The teams.
FSP style.
FSP
Yeah,
style.
always.
Always
Yeah.
FSP style.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Camera's always on.
Kevin's always on.
Better know it. Let's get it. What's your best of the week?
Shout out, the Nashville weather was definitely frightful this weekend.
For sure.
Friday and Saturday. Shout out to my barber coming in on Sunday. Taking care of your boy. Shout out to Warren Joe.
Juan
Definitely
Joe.
the best of the week.
Southside, for
Yeah.
sure. What about you, Weezy?
My best of the week is, well, it was early in the week. It was Oprah's Me Too speech, man. Mm-hmm.
You like that?
I like that, man.
You want Oprah to run for president in 2020?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
But you like her speech?
Yeah, she did something fine for the culture.
Yeah, for sure. My best of the week was a laugh. Saw Master P almost die on social media.
He
Nah,
almost died.
You know what I'm saying? He almost died. He was way out of breath. He just caught his breath.
What was he
He's
doing?
50 years old, John.
And that's why it's the best of the week. Shout out to my man Michael P, man. We got a good laugh about that. Looking at that, it's one of those things where you sit and say, what the hell was P doing?
Why was he doing that?
And the song wasn't even good.
To?
That was his song. He was releasing a new single. He said it was something that you can play when you're winning a championship.
Oh, he had started that basketball league.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Master P, man. He looked 100 years old doing it. He was dancing like he was 21 though.
He was gold, though.
Yeah, he was in it. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Master P, man. He almost died. Most of the day. What about your worst of the week, Jeff?
Last night, man, Dr. Pepper using the fake Prince in that commercial.
I seen that.
I
What
didn't
was
see
that
it.
about, man? Like he really was a dude,
That purple hand shit.
purple hair, doing Prince-isms, making noises. It was weird, man. Like, I don't know what Dr. Pepper was trying to Diet Dr. Pepper commercial. It was weird, very weird.
I didn't see that. I'm about to look that up, man, at halftime. What about you, Weezy?
My worst of the week was LeVar Ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
He messed with Church's money now.
Yeah. How? So?
Because he's talking about Luke Walton.
Oh, yeah. No,
He messed with Church's money,
Nah,
man.
for sure. I'm telling you. And I was talking to the group chat about this. First off, our group chat is legendary.
Yeah, it's like
We gotta get more. Yeah, we gotta get. Let some people into
They
that.
said they won't let me in because I don't got no iPhone.
Yeah.
That's what Luke said.
Man.
I'm hot about that, too.
Oh.
But yeah, now we was talking about how the other opposing GMs are not happy about what LeVar Ball is doing. They were saying there's no way that they would put him anywhere near their franchise. But yeah, you got to get you an iPhone because it messed up the whole group chat. You can't even like an image.
Yeah, them green
It's
messages.
whack, bro. Dead ass. You up for a re-up, man?
Been up for a real. Everything paid for.
Everything
Been up for a real.
Yeah, my worst of the week, man. Stedman Graham, man. Saw my boy at the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
He's hanging in there.
Yeah.
He's hanging in there. Oprah. This is to Oprah.
Okay.
Do right by Stedman, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, man. Make him an honest man.
Yeah.
If this was a woman that's been waiting, how long they been together? 50 years?
Easy, right?
Right?
Yeah.
The world would stop and say, dude,
Move.
Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Stedman.
So you saying she need to marry him?
Yeah, she need to marry that man. He stood in there all these years.
But what if Stedman?
It says Stedman got his own paper.
You feel me? What
Just
if
Stedman
Stedman
got his
really
own
just cool with how it is, though?
I'm telling
He
you.
might got commitment issues.
Give my boy a ring, man.
Stedman might not want to mess it
It
up.
says Stedman paper crazy.
Stedman might not want to mess it
Of course it is. He on payroll.
But what I'm saying
He
is,
got him on payroll.
make him an honest man, Oprah.
Do your thing.
Make
do
it-
right by Stedman.
Do right by Stedman. That's
That's what it is. do right by
2018, do right by Steph.
You better believe
Most definitely.
Stepping on payroll, dude. Y'all don't think Stepping on payroll?
Man, make sure you check us
Steph got
out.
his own paper.
Hell,
Need open
nah.
money.
Make sure you check us
Crazy.
out on iTunes.
Nah. Hold on, just stop.
Oh, God.
He need Oprah money.
Nah, Oprah work. She work what? 3
Billion?
3 billion?
1.5 billion.
1.5?
I don't think it's 3 billion.
You don't think it's 3 billion?
Whatever it is a B.
It's a B.
It's a B.
It's a
For
B.
sure. Most definitely a B.
He on payroll, dude.
Stedman is holding her hand. She go up to make this Me Too speech that you had your best of the week.
That's a good speech.
Make an honest man of Stedman.
That's all
What we doing? What we doing, Jeff?
Man, 2018 making the hottest man out of Stedman.
Most definitely.
Hold on, before we go on. Did y'all hear Floyd Mayweather's Me Too speech?
Oh boy, we not gonna go there.
Let's go.
That's funny.
Let's move on. That's not.
You gotta feel it.
Me too.
Me too. check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod.
You got an article more?
Oh God.
Me too.
And of course the SoundCloud page. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And after you do that, check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. The latest episode, most anticipated debut albums is up.
Yeah.
You check it out.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Shout out to the guys on Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast, man. What would you say is your most anticipated debut album, Jeff?
In history?
Yeah. Just give me one that you were just very excited about.
Give Rich Not Trying.
Give Rich
It's
Not
out the world.
Mm.
It's out the, I remember buying it on that Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and it sold out that Friday night.
Yeah.
And I remember that. That was a moment. Like
Yeah. That was
the world
good.
stopped for them album. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Weezy?
Great job.
Drake. Hey, that was the easiest to lay.
Was it Take Care?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, so far gone.
So
Nah.
That was
That was
the mixtape.
yeah, the one with
That was
the
the very first album, whatever.
yeah, the very first album. Come on, y'all.
Wait to
God,
take
what
care.
was it? What was it called?
Thank me later.
Thank
Thank
me
you
later.
later. Yeah, thanks.
Thank me later.
Thanks,
There you
Drake.
go. Yeah, Drake.
OVO Weez.
OVO Weez. Most definitely. Let me see. My most anticipated hip hop album debut. It was Pusha. I remember Pusha first joint, solo. Joint.
Solo,
Yeah. I was like very eagerly anticipating
I'll
it.
tell you one that I'm ashamed of right now,
Mm-hmm.
but at the time,
Mm-hmm.
Plies first album.
Really?
I thought Plies was gonna change the world.
She my rock.
By yourself.
Yeah. I can't. I'm not with none of that right now.
Right.
I'm not with the running off on the plug Plies.
Twice.
I'm not with that Plies.
Yeah.
That Plies, real testament Plies,
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna change the world for real.
So you
By yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
got
bought that dream.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bought it.
What's up, man? What's up with you and Big Crit, man?
Hey, I don't bang with Big Crit, man. I don't need coming down.
Yeah.
Off slack. Number 2.
In 2018.
Nah, not 2018.
Hey,
Trying to hear that
boy.
shit.
Your bitches was gonna be in shambles that day.
Yeah, I did it at the right time.
Yeah.
That was all it worked. Never mind. The Ladies Room Podcast, man. You can check out Rizzo and Anne-Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, man. Most definitely. Rizzo just had a birthday.
Shout
Had
out
a
to
countdown going down.
Sure,
Shout out to
Rizzo.
Rizzo. For sure.
Yeah.
Fresh for Dummies, man. Me and my dog Animal Brown is a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. Our latest issue will be up this week. Stay tuned to figure out what that topic will be about. It's directly for the culture. Follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies to catch up on everything related to fashion. Most definitely.
And you can read up on your favorite FSP co-hosts.
Damn, what?
And purchase the FSP merchandise. Catch up on past episodes from other shows we just mentioned on the network and much, much more. How do you do that, you ask? Just simply search realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. OMG!
That's funny. Yeah. Jeff,
Yes, sir.
you got 10 good wrestling seconds up.
It's been a busy week. Let me get 20.
Well, okay, you got it.
All
Start
right,
the clock.
all right. Real quick, man. Mark Henry hung up his wrestling boots this week.
What?
Yeah.
Such a chocolate?
Yeah, all that.
I ain't calling no girl.
Right, I'm talking to
Yeah,
you.
I
I'm
that's
glad you
just
said
like,
it.
I'm not
I'm just
doing
glad
that.
you
That's a
said
chocolate.
it.
World's strongest man.
Yeah,
Say
world's
that.
strongest man.
Say that.
Yeah, Mark Henry, he decided it was time for him to get on. That was rough. Also, Paige, one of the WWE women's wrestlers, Paige, suffered a neck injury this past December. It hasn't been in action since then. It actually looks like her career is going to be over with as well. Has 2 big ones in this week. Pause. So, and also,
What time this week? Gotta explain.
hey man, we And we spoke about this last week, right? The Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega match definitely lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
Check that out.
We gotta check it out.
That's
You should have brought it in, man, so we can watch.
I'm sending the link, man.
Send me the link.
It was New Japan,
Live
so
link.
Wrestle
New
Kingdom.
Japan.
So I didn't pay for that one. But I definitely seen it. I definitely seen the link on.
Shoot me a link.
Yeah, and Raw 25 is coming up next week. So
I'm watching Raw 25.
For sure.
Well, when's Royal Rumble?
the weekend after
Yes, that every week.
28.
28.
Yeah.
Told you that last week.
Yeah.
I thought you said 14.
What?
So I want to know that.
All right.
All right. Question of the week, fellas.
Hey.
Ah, shit.
This is a Wheezyism right here. Hey, Wheezy production right here. Which coach is the most dominant? Which current coach is the most dominant in their chosen profession? Gino Auriemma, UConn Lady Huskies. Greg Popovich, San Antonio Spurs. Nick Saban, Alabama Crimson Tide. And last but not least, Bill Belichick from the New England Patriots.
It's got to be Nick Saban.
Gino is dominant.
Did you know win last year?
No.
They didn't?
Nope. The Patriots didn't win the year before that.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying. Popovich ain't won since what? 2012?
That Heat year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Saban tough though.
Nick Saban.
I would say if we put these guys in order, it's Gino,
It's Gino.
Saban,
Belichick.
Saban,
Then Belichick.
then Belichick,
Okay.
then Pop.
Gotcha.
Belichick dominant. You know, Belichick dominant pros, dude.
I get that.
Professionals.
You know how hard it is though to be dominant in college football for this long?
Tell me that Nick Saban.
Oh yeah, dude. Nick Saban, any person that he's recruited since he's been at Alabama has all won a national championship. Every player.
Dang.
That's
That makes
insane.
sense though when you think about
Yeah, oh for
if
sure.
they stay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
God.
that's insane.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, nah. So Nick Saban's a beast, but
you
at
come
the
and sit in your living room, say,
So I can guarantee you can get a ring.
he's not lying. He is not
He's not
lying.
lying.
We'll talk about that.
Oh, did y'all see the one that compared Nick Saban to LeBron?
Oh yeah, so it's saying this is the year for
This
LeBron.
is the year for LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
You happy about that?
I never was worried.
You were. Oh yeah, you were.
I saw that tweet.
Oh yeah,
I saw that tweet. You was worried.
you were. You've been tweeting a little bit more, man. What's up, man? I see you
He out here. He
Out here. Retweeting Clay Travis.
Yeah.
You had to bring it up.
Yeah.
They cheated my boys, man. Some bad calls.
We'll talk about it. You trying? What you tweeting so much for, champ?
Oh, you know. It just, it was socially active.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
Most now you can tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But
Yes.
more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell the wrestling friend.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, the internet wrestling community.
And y'all, they're deep.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of y'all.
Yeah, we out here.
No, for real, and they're serious.
You gonna see
Serious.
Royal Rumble Sunday.
Yeah.
You gonna see that. We gonna be out
It's
here.
gonna be lit for sure.
Yeah.
The Revolution
Yes,
will
sir.
be podcast. Before we start the first half, do you have a poll question?
Yes, sir.
Let the people hear.
Which NBA All-Star has the best chance to be dealt before the trade deadline?
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Jordan, Clippers. Boogie Cousins, Pelicans. Paul George, OKC Thunder.
Mhm.
Blake Griffin, Clippers.
There we go.
I
For
like
sure.
it.
Okay. So the package that I've heard Super Bowls was Julius Randle,
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson for PG. How you feel about that?
Paul George.
That's good for y'all.
That's
That's good for OKC. Now I'm trying to tell you that's great. That's great for OKC. That's a really good trade,
I heard some beef in that locker room.
bro.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that right there. I
That's
agree
the truth.
with.
Yeah, that's a good trade though, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good
I
trade.
heard- I heard
You
they
move
speaking
Melo.
my mouth.
Who exactly is not speaking?
Melo and Westbrook. Heard they
Now,
I don't see that. I can see Paul George.
Yeah, I can see Paul George.
Melo just happy to be here.
Yeah,
He's
Melo shot the ball 7 times last night. Melo ain't never shot the ball 7 times.
I think Melo's happy because he don't have to deal with the BS if they lose.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it don't
He don't
necessarily.
fall back on him.
Yeah,
now.
and I was talking to Sean Watch about this. Shout out to Sean Watch. Listen, I said, dude, you know how mad Melo is that he didn't get to go to Houston? Because Ryan Anderson putting up 11 threes a game. He would have fit perfectly within that situation, dog. He's going to Houston
Man,
next
you know
year.
how mad Melo is that he opted into Denver's contract, his rookie contract,
Mhm.
the year before,
Mhm.
and didn't sit at the table with Bron, D-Wade, Bosh, Joe Johnson, all them. He's always never mind.
Yeah,
His whole career he's been a step behind.
Sure,
That way.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He started off though, with Syracuse Big Dog Championship.
Yeah, of course.
It started off very, very promising.
Yeah.
And to see the way it is going now, and he's one of the best scorers we've seen.
Top 2 in KD, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, AI.
Yeah, I'm talking about this generation.
In this generation, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, to see him shooting 7 times a game, and I've seen him open, and he just stands there and he's like,
He lost his game.
yeah. Nah, she
She
ain't going nowhere.
Still all out here.
What?
To this La Vasquez.
Man,
It's,
right. That was Mesa work, too.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, shout out to that.
Yeah, anyway, you ready to get started the first half, guy? Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, man. Hottest sports news of the past week. Before we get started, I'm Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
Weezy, where can they find you active on social media?
I'm at FSP_Weezy
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter. Nah, FSP Weezy on Twitter. I'm FSP Weezy on Twitter.
It's not true every week, dog. What about you, Jeff?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Do we officially switch out
Yeah.
KOS
Yeah, we
to?
can do that. We can do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was live. Like, okay,
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right.
Is that with KOS?
Yeah, that won't do it.
Nah, I'm messing with
So we clocking. Stocks through the roof right there.
Your business is
Hey,
booming.
my best year ever last year. Good.
Let me get some stock, man.
Hey, come on. Shares is up.
He said he wanted you. We said he want to model me for KOS. He got the homies. He ain't in the, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
going to hold you to that week.
Yeah.
Photo shoot come up in February. I'm going to hold you to
What's
that.
up, Weezy?
Woo! Whatever I can do to help, man. Whatever I can do to help.
You catch me at J Hove, all social media.
No. Are you opening the kingdom up?
Yeah,
It's a questions in the streets.
Shout out, hey yo, Jeff crazy, man. Hey, boy, you a fool, boy.
Hey, Snapchat.
I don't got no Snapchat. That's a good joke. That's a good running joke, man. For sure. I don't even know what that is.
He on one.
Yeah, for sure. Let's kick things off with the NFL, fellas. NFL playoff weekend 2.0. The Eagles quarterback Nick Foles, man,
He showed
led
us.
Philadelphia Eagles, man, to win 15-10, if I wasn't mistaken.
Yeah.
Was this a win for the Eagles, or did the Falcons lose this game as usual?
That's a great question. The Eagles defense played very well.
Yeah.
Nick Foles played well.
Yeah.
Eagles O-line played really well.
Your boy, Jay Ajayi, played well.
Eagles O-line, for sure.
The
Yeah.
Foles played better than expected, man.
Oh,
Way
yes.
better.
Way
Oh,
better.
most definitely.
That was a solid win for Philly. I mean, what do we call it last week? The lottery. We called it the lottery.
It was a lottery ticket, for sure.
And Atlanta didn't cash it in.
Nah, he didn't cash it in. I'm telling you, Doug Peterson, who has Carson Wentz, he was up until week 13, he was the NFL's MVP. That defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz, used to be the coach for you guys, right?
In Detroit.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, Frank Reich, who was their offensive coordinator, got those guys looking really well. And compared to the other person, sorry, he turned this offense into it's a shell of itself.
It just doesn't look good.
Got Matt Ryan looking very pedestrian.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they might get rid of him.
They need to.
Probably. I mean, at this point, like that's underachieving.
Yeah, man.
Like for real. Like there's no reason you should lose to Philadelphia with their backup quarterback.
Nah.
Yeah, it was at home.
Yeah.
You know, things happen, but nah, man, that's
And you did crazy. My bad. You put up a crazy stat. You said that Matt Ryan and Julio Jones were 1 of 18
in the red zone.
targets in the end zone this year. It's crazy.
He scored 3 touchdowns this year.
I think 2 of them was in one game, right?
Yeah. 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that, man. You say,
That's your horse.
That's your
That's your horse.
I remember we were talking about wide receivers. They were tied for first. Him and AB were the tied for first.
Yeah.
Now we do our top 7 in the NFL.
Ooh.
Come on, man.
That's gonna change. That wide receiver
That's gonna
change.
That's gonna be crazy. Let's move on to the Titans versus the Patriots, man. Tom Brady and the Patriots easily dismantled the Titans and advanced on to the AFC Championship game. It's pretty easy. Come on, they dismantled them, right?
Played a good game.
No one expected Tennessee to win this game, right? 13.5-point underdog.
I kept saying that, like, what if? Like, what if?
It never happened.
It didn't happen.
Titans
I was what if in that whole first quarter.
When I saw them score, I was like, just I saw Corey Davis get that touchdown.
Yeah, that's a great catch too. Great catch.
Ooh, he might do it.
I was like, what if?
He picked the last game of the year, scored his
Both
first touchdown of the year.
Yeah.
Come on, man. The defense allowed the Patriots to go 5 for 5 in the red zone, 11 for 16 on third downs. You can't win a game like that.
Question for you, please. Is that your quarterback?
Ooh.
Is that your quarterback?
Whoa.
Yeah, I got to roll with him. But
Woo.
It didn't, but it looked a little funny in the light last night, didn't it?
First of all, not really. He looked like he was supposed to.
Mm.
He did,
That's your quarterback. They
yeah,
can't throw over 20 yards.
I would say that.
He went throwing that thing. It was 15 max.
Every route was a 15-yard route.
Easy.
I think half of that is
Play
calling too.
Yeah.
I can see
They
that.
don't spread. They don't go 5 wide.
But you drafted. I'm just asking because you picked up so many wide receivers in the offseason and drafted. I mean, I understand the whole exotic smash mouth offensive scheme they want to run, but I don't know if that's your QB, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because yes, y'all made it to the second round of playoffs, which is amazing, but he took a step back statistically in every category this year. And he was healthy most of the year.
That's one of those ones where you gotta talk to the Titans brass about that, man.
Yeah.
But the good thing to come out of the game is Tony Romo is the best
He's good.
play-by-play guy in football.
Yeah.
There ain't no question.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, man.
I actually could watch the game with the volume up with Tony Romo.
Oh, no, for sure. He's calling out hand signals,
Yeah.
predicting touchdown throws.
Yeah. College plays.
Ah, man. Dude, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic job, Tony Romo, for sure.
Baker Mayfield's available in the second, third round.
He will not make it past week. I mean,
He won't make it past the first night, that Thursday night draft.
he won't make it past pick 12.
I don't know about that.
Whatever you want to bet.
I don't think he's that
Whatever you
high.
want to bet.
Hands
Yep,
up.
now you do it. For sure. Pittsburgh versus Saxonville. 45-42. This hurt me. That was Joe Hayden. Marquise Pouncey.
Yeah.
There's Gators on that team.
There's Gators out
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Yeah.
We needed that. Let me down. AB solidified itself as the best wide receiver not named Jerry Rice in NFL history. There it is.
Sure did.
No,
And
for real.
it's about to be where you can take Jerry Rice off of it if you keep this up.
If he continues
He got
two more years of this, two more years of
You can
this
take
at
Jerry
this
Rice off
level,
of it. Yep.
I'm telling you, man. Now Jerry was alone. Now
You can take
Jerry
Jerry
at
Rice
40. Jerry at 40 he caught 100 footballs, dog.
He did.
And had 1,012 touchdowns.
I'm hearing you.
At 40.
I'm hearing you.
Really?
He had
Yeah.
a great year, Seattle.
At 40.
That's
Oakland.
it. Yeah. No, that's
Oakland
Seattle,
smoke.
right?
No. He still played. He played 3 years after that.
Yeah.
He played until he was 43.
Yeah, he sure did. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. For sure. I'm saying, but let's talk about Saxonville.
Just to get up there,
For sure. That defense, lockdown. I didn't know AJ Bouye, he hadn't allowed a touchdown
Gave up 2 today.
all year. All year.
He ran into something greater than him, though.
He ran into that big boy, man. He's something special, man. He's special. He's a special wide
But Ben know it too.
Yeah, he
Ben
do.
just throw it up
He
there.
just throw it over there to him.
Oh,
That's
my
what a
God.
quarterback should
You gotta
do. That's what a
get
quarterback
close.
should do.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Let's give props to the offensive line, Jacksonville offensive line.
For sure.
That show, I didn't think that was as good as it
For
was.
sure.
They looked great.
And Saxonville, man, they tough, man. They're tough.
Are they gonna give New England a run for their money?
That's the question. The run, yes. Winning,
by 10.
I say New England by 3.
And the only reason I say by 10 is score late.
I think Jacksonville.
That defense
I ain't mad
lockdown.
at that.
Defense lockdown. Ichabod, whatever that dude last name is. You got Marcel Darius.
Yeah.
You got Calais Campbell. You got Dante Fowler. You got
He's
Miles
an
Jack, Pozlumski. Then you got those 2 DBs. That safeties are trash. They got to get new safeties. But
I don't think he's trash.
Barry Church is trash.
They gotta put pressure on Tom Brady.
They can get pressure with 4.
And somehow
They can get pressure with 3.
deal with Gronkowski.
Yeah.
It's Gronk.
Mm-mm.
That's all. But
Nope.
watching the Patriots last night, real talk. Their receivers
Aren't they
good.
They
No.
don't get no separation. No separation.
And Cooks can't catch a deep pass.
Now Cooks look funny
You
in
know,
my life.
yeah. He looked real mediocre.
Yeah.
Like, nah, most definitely.
Because that score, no disrespect, that
Mm.
score could have been a lot worse
Oh, my
if he
God.
catch a couple of those deep passes from Brady.
If that is Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
That's
God.
6. That's 6 points.
Yeah. Moving on to the Saints versus Vikings. And as we record this, the Vikings are up 23-21.
Oh, wow.
37 seconds left. And New Orleans has the ball on the, let's see here, Minnesota 24. So
dang.
yeah, so it looks like the win percentage for the Saints is 76%.
Yeah.
So
They got already down there with that.
yeah, so sure. We'll check back in to kind of give an update on that. So if it's the Vikings, do you have the Vikings beating the Eagles?
Yes.
If it's the Saints, do you have the Saints beating
Whoever
the Eagles?
wins this beats the Eagles.
And they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I got the Saints in the Super Bowl, but I also lost with the Steelers. Steelers hurt me.
I like Philadelphia at home.
Really?
Yep. If the Saints
Philly
win,
at home is tough.
Philly at
True.
home. I like Philly at home.
Philly at home is tough.
But I think you got tape on your boy now.
Nick
Nick
Foles.
Foles. You see how he handles the offense now.
Right.
That's a tough task to ask that defense to do it again.
Most
whoever they play next week. You know, so
we'll see for sure.
Yeah.
National championship game, man. Bama versus Georgia.
yeah.
Separated by 274 miles in a slightly different shade of red. The Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide met in Atlanta to win a national championship. Alabama pulled out the victory in 2 overtimes, man, 26-23. With the victory, Saban is now tied with former Alabama great Paul Bear Bryant for the most national championships won by a head coach in the poll era. Is this a win for the SEC? Was the most dominant?
Absolutely.
Can we stop?
Listen, man.
That's the facts, bro.
No, not that. Yes, the SEC
For sure.
is a great conference.
For sure.
Y'all gotta stop this.
What are we doing?
All these SEC, the SEC is we want. No,
It's just
like,
the
like,
truth,
like you're, I tagged you on a post, Paul. Your Gators tweeted out SEC. Like, show some class.
Yeah,
Y'all not there.
Yeah, no, we not.
You would have never seen Florida State tweeting out ACC if Clemson would have won.
I don't
Never
know,
would
man.
have saw that.
I don't know,
Nah, that
man.
wouldn't happen.
I don't know, man. But we deleted
the
the tweet.
Hurricanes never would have done that.
We deleted the tweet. It don't matter. You know, the thing is, what we need to talk about is Tua.
You called it.
Nah, it ain't even about the calling. It's about will Tua win the Heisman next year.
Let's slow down.
Yeah.
Will he have the job next year?
Tua talk about
That's his job.
You think so?
He should have started day one last year.
So if Hurts is still there,
Hurts,
you don't think Saban gives him a chance?
no.
Okay.
Tua is the best quarterback in the SEC.
I think he's the best quarterback Alabama had in the last 6 years.
10, maybe 12, maybe 15.
Jesus.
Since John Parker Wilson. No bullshit. He's the best quarterback they
Oh,
had
that's
since
maybe
John.
what's the one?
AJ McCarron?
Yeah, because he got
Nah,
two rings.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
AJ
Tua gonna have
McCarron
3
got
rings.
2 rings and paid him.
Tua gonna have 3 rings. Tua will have 3 rings. No bullshit. I'm telling you, he is that good.
It means he's gonna be there all 4 years.
Man, I'm just trying to tell you. No.
He'll be there
He's
2
win
years.
this year. Gonna win his sophomore year. And he's gonna win his junior. I'm telling you, these boys been
3
3
years?
peat. These boys been 3 peat. I'm telling you, because they got a wide receiver coming
Georgia
in.
reloaded.
Throw that thing down the way.
Georgia reloaded, and they got your boy.
What's the wide receiver they got?
Who's that? The wide receiver that's coming in, the number 1 recruit in the country.
Didn't Georgia just get your boy the quarterback? Did you say
Justin
Russell?
Fields.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Justin Fields though, they're gonna have to play Braun, not Braun, but Fromm. They're gonna have to play
Who
Fromm.
looks a little funny to like.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Fromm's not like that. I'm trying to tell you.
He don't look. He looks
He
to
will
be
be
not like
transferring at the end of next year. He'll be gone. There will be no more Jake Fromm. He'll go to Georgia Tech, wherever the hell he's gonna go. He wants to stay in Georgia. He's not going to Clemson because the kid Trevor Lawrence is Clemson, and there ain't no way in the world to play. He's gonna start day 1 over Kelly Bryant, which is sad, but he will start day 1.
That's where Brian gonna go.
He needs to go somewhere too. But this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Tennessee State.
Yeah, we need Kelly Bryant because Treon let me down. Treon let me
We can
down.
take Hurts.
Jalen Hurts from Texas. He gonna go to SMU,
Mm.
somewhere like that.
Yeah, I
Nah,
can see
he
that.
gonna tell you he gonna Lane Kiffin.
Nah, he won't be there. He had to sit out a year. See what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Yeah,
Kid-
you know,
Lane will have a Power 5 job next year.
Now, I think Lane is there. I think he's found his angle better.
Why would you? That's my boy.
Yeah,
I think Lane
powerful.
he plays in he has a national championship now. For what they say.
Nah, that's UCF that got that.
I mean,
yeah, but you can get a championship in Florida if
That's
you
what
go
I'm
undefeated and not
Yeah,
playing anybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Lane Kiffin, he lives for this. Like he was talking about Tua.
Yeah.
He said he recruited Tua, which he did.
Yeah.
And he was like, when we had Jake Fromm, we had Tua. And we found, and he decommitted. Jake Fromm decommitted. Lane Kiffin was like, oh, I mean, we didn't care because we were getting Tua. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Tua is an NFL player. Jake Fromm is not an NFL player. Exactly came out of his mouth. So he wants to recruit at that level.
But
and he can't recruit at that level at FAU.
If he keeps up his Twitter,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Nah, he'd be fine.
presence,
I'd be fine.
think he'll be all right.
I have turned the tide on the Lane Kiffin situation, and he will be a Power 5 coach this time next year.
Do you believe in Lane Kiffin?
I don't believe in him, no, but I think that he's going to get another chance.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's move on to basketball.
Mm-hmm.
This week marked the pro debut of the Ball brothers in Lithuania.
It's lit.
It apparently was.
Literally.
LiAngelo and LaMelo led their team to a 90-80 win over Žalgiris. I hope I know I mispronounced that. I do apologize. LiAngelo finished with 19 points and 3 boards. LaMelo added 10 points and 9 assists. Over 100,000 people live streamed the game.
Sure did.
Big
I was
deal.
one of them.
I was too.
Mm-hmm.
No work was done that first quarter. Big deal or little deal?
This is the smallest deal ever. This is the smallest deal ever. The cool thing about it is that he had everybody wearing Big Baller Brand. Big Baller Brand was everywhere on the floor. This was a team comprised of juniors. People are the people of high school.
Okay.
Do it, Jeff.
But
16, 17. It was people on the team Jeff they were playing against that were younger than LaMelo.
but the starters were the same age as LaMelo.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you.
And
They played a real game yesterday.
Yeah.
They played against
Let's talk about
grown men.
Yep.
Tell the people what happened.
They both were held scoreless.
They didn't score a bucket.
Really?
So in turn, it's
scoreless.
they didn't score a bucket.
A bucket.
They didn't score a point. Like, come on, man. But I get what you're saying. It was good. It looked cool. It's more
the
of a look.
presentation. And the announcers for English to be their
Pretty
second
solid.
language, they were actually pretty solid.
They
And
won
some
the
funny stuff too.
Funny stuff.
Yeah.
For
They
sure.
were very intrigued by the
Yes, like they didn't score a bucket.
Yes, they didn't score. They didn't make
Bucket.
a shot. They did. Neither one of them scored a point. I think LaMelo dunked the ball. It was late. It was after the buzzer.
Yeah.
So it kind of.
He has a terrible shot selection.
Yeah, he should still be playing high school basketball. He still be. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know, but his shot selection is
That's
just.
your man, though.
Oh, no.
I'm
not leaving.
You and Spike Lee.
I'm not leaving.
Y'all got to listen. Listen.
Yeah.
There's a chance now. I'm telling you.
Talk to me.
Get the hell off the boat.
Nope.
Why? I'm telling you, jump off now.
Nope.
I'm telling you
You saying
now.
LaMelo gonna be good?
No. He's
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I
Will he
think
play in the NBA?
both of them will.
Whoa! Give me some of that. I need some of that. Yeah.
Both-
You got another cameraman wants some of that.
Yeah.
Both of them play.
Yeah, both of them will get drafted.
Ooh, double bet.
Y'all telling me they won't get drafted?
Yeah. No, they're not playing NBA.
No, that's the bet. Take the other stuff away.
No.
That's the same thing. I'm trying to make it one bet.
You said no. You said they'll get drafted.
Yeah.
That was a simple bet.
First round?
No, they would. Neither one of them would ever. They would never get drafted.
Let's
Neither
know
one.
what? Let's know what?
He won't be.
He'll
First
never
round.
play in the NBA.
Huh.
He'll never play.
Huh.
He'll never
Have you
play.
seen
in the
those
NBA.
second round draft picks these teams will
I
make?
tell you.
There's-
Listen,
there's
if he was
an
at
owner.
UCLA, Jeff, he wasn't gonna play them 10, 12 minutes in UCLA.
There's an owner.
Mm-hmm.
There's an owner that if this media hype stays the way it is,
Which would?
that will need a boost to his attendance.
Mhm.
And knows if he gets that name in his gym,
Mm-hmm.
people will come. Those jerseys sold out within one day.
They did.
100,000 people streamed that game on Facebook.
Yeah, them playing against Junior.
Come
My
on
bad.
now. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So if this media train stays the way it is,
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't a team who doesn't have anything to gain, like
Mhm.
the Clippers,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe not Orlando Magic, the Bulls per se,
Mhm.
teams like that, bottom tier teams right now,
Mm-hmm.
who could use a boost,
Mm-hmm.
will take it.
Okay, we'll see. Hey, we gonna hold you to that too,
Absolutely.
Jeff.
I
We'll
think
see.
Lonzo Ball, if he don't tell his daddy to shut up, he's way out.
Have you seen his stat line lately? No, he's on his way in. Pause.
What's
Like he's turned his
playing.
game around. He's turned his game around.
Yeah, for sure. I'm telling you,
His kid's a solid. He fills up the stat sheet.
the sink.
At your
shit,
point,
that big baller brand
No.
should be sinking. Okay, we'll see.
he's on the rise.
Let's
Stock
move
is
on
up.
to the GOAT of the National Basketball
Oh.
Association.
Uh-oh.
ESPN announced Friday that a show starring Los Angeles Laker legend, the GOAT, Kobe Bean Bryant, will begin airing in March. Now, Bryant will serve as the writer, producer, and the host of Detail, a basketball analyst show where you analyze each game film and give his own insight, basketball strategy, and tactics. Is this good or bad for basketball?
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
This could either be the best show on TV or the worst 30 minutes of your life.
For sure. It's only 15 episodes, so.
But this could. I'm just saying
Mhm.
because Kobe could get a little too over analytical
I
maybe
can see that.
and lose the common fan, or it could be like it's really what he thinks.
It's aimed for young athletes,
Yeah.
current NBA players, looking for a deeper analysis
Mhm.
of in-game execution. And who better than the greatest executor of the NBA basketball game than Kobe being?
I would rather see LeBron do this.
LeBron is a lot more entertaining.
It's a great idea for a show.
Mm-hmm.
And the way LeBron sees the court, I would rather him do it. To me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. So do you think even with this going on within the NBA, do you think it's something that could catch on and he could bring in like a LeBron to break that? So you say you're right. Yeah. So you say it'd be a long series.
Like if he bring like game of the week, and
he
brings in Isaiah Thomas, we like a 50-point game.
Kobe,
talk about this.
Mama mentality.
Yeah, mama mentality.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I can't believe you got me to say that.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, my boy.
What you about to say, Weezy?
No, go ahead.
Okay, let's move on to other stuff I thought I would never say.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Cole Beasley dropped his debut rap single this week, 80 Stings.
80 Stings?
You laugh?
Y'all check that out?
Nah. I'm ready to check it out now. Y'all want to hear it?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, let's hear it. Those bars up, Cole.
Say hello to Mr. Slept On. Early mornings I ain't slept long. Big head, so I'm headstrong. Had to be just to be headed to where I was going like my head gone. They said I'm crazy, but I told them all that it's no biggie. But you're dead wrong. I'm the wrong one to be swept off up under the rug. Patience of a wondrous slug to come from the mud and get y'all up off me. Flowing circles round them like drawstrings. Overheads get moss reach. For the stars I was taught dream. Never stop, eat, wreak havoc like have a mob deep. You ain't talking money, then you lost me. I'm saving all it for my offspring. Can't snatch a necklace up off me, cause I don't have one. Spend that on college funds for both my sons, but it's 4 accounts, accounting for another 2 that's yet to come. Yes, I have enough, they can have some. Competition, yeah, I have done. When you don't look the part, yeah, you have to. When you do, opportunities stack up. Like the odds against me, I just have one. Opportune moment, that's all I need.
He's better of the athletes I've ever heard of.
Hey, now, listen. Cole had bars right there, dude.
Yeah, very current flow.
Ooh, you ain't taking no chain off me, because I don't have one. You know what I'm saying?
Saving all my dough.
Yeah, no, for sure. Spending on their college funds for both of my sons.
Yeah, got
bars.
two more than not here yet.
Right. What a responsible guy, man.
Yeah, I know. He had some other stuff towards the end of the song about being a cowboy. Jerry Jones was his boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly okay.
What he has to do, he had 28 catches this year. 314 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we got to get some more catches before you start talking and putting out bars. But it's cool. The last person I thought that would have something like that would be Cole Beasley. So that's kind of cool. It's cool to hear.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
No, it was not
horrible.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great, 1 being poor, would you give it?
6.
6.
Solid.
6.
Solid 6.
I give it a 6.5. 6. Yeah, for sure. Most definitely, man. Let's get back to the NBA. Okay. John Wall.
Uh-oh.
Crazy J.
Crazy J.
Gang sign John Wall. John Wall left Adidas in 2016. He turned down a $66 million offer on surface. It's a solid deal for the Wizards' all-star point guard. So when Wall signed a 5-year deal to return to the brand he spurned 2 years ago, yesterday, turned a lot of heads. Wall has been, for sure, listen. Wall had been in talks with plenty of brands in between that time. Now his new manager and also his agent, Rich Paul, negotiated a deal with Adidas for the same 5 years. Should Adidas give John Wall his own signature shoe?
Yeah, let's keep going what he had.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think just unpause the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just get,
I mean, he's behind Kristaps, of course. He has Joel Embiid on that roster, but they were trying to get.
He's not behind Kristaps.
I mean, well, just think about it. The unicorn.
He's behind Kristaps.
As far as
he's more
in New York.
He's the bigger player.
No, listen. Then Jeff, listen. John Wall's my guy.
Signature shoe wise, it's always been more difficult to sell
I agree 100%. But the Unicorn 1 is selling more than gang sign John Wall's 2. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know
what would this be for John Wall? 3?
This would be 3, maybe 4.
Yeah,
for sure. But, they also have James Harden, Damian Lillard, who had the best shoe, I think, as far as signature shoes. And the decline in Derrick Rose,
still has the D Rose 9.
Yeah. So there's room for him, for sure. But as far as incentives now, it's probably set up a little different. That 66 probably 70. And Rich Paul is the master negotiator.
That team. LeBron and his team just continue to do things.
We need to get in touch with Rich Paul, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. He
Yeah.
needs to be part of
for
this
real.
FSP thing.
For real.
But most definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he's a negotiator.
Yeah. He gonna gamble.
Kevin gamble.
He
Gamble with JR, got 80.
He did.
Gamble with Tristan Thompson, got 80.
Yeah.
So we need
40.
40.
You know what I'm saying?
We need 40, dog.
Yeah.
For sure.
You
But
get
John
us
Wall,
40?
yeah, you got to work hard. But now, John Wall said that, a lot of the people that helped design the John Wall 1, 2, and 3, they're gone now. So it'll be a whole new team work and get them going.
Cool.
So he's excited about it.
Cool. Let's keep it in basketball. Man.
Okay.
39-year-old bus driver, Dan Stoddard, is living out his lifelong dream to play college basketball. This summer, after shedding 50 pounds and dominating his high school basketball alumni game, Stoddard was noticed by Algonquin Thunder college coach Trevor Castillo. And the rest of they say is history.
It's always history.
As Dan's trial for his team, they're 6'8", by the way.
6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
Can't coach that. As Dan trial for his team, he made the team, man. That's dope, right?
Yeah, that's up 39 years old.
Yeah.
NAI?
It's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
But for him to get down to 320, probably he's lost a lot more weight, closer to 300 now.
Yeah.
Hey man, how many other 39-year-olds spending their weekend doing this, man? So
That's dope.
that's pretty dope.
Shout out to
Man.
him, man.
Old man Dan.
Yeah, man.
Man.
I got a couple more years of eligibility.
Yeah,
I
for
do
sure.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right now, if I'm playing over there, I can get 10 and win. I got 10 and a win. I got 10 and a win, dog. Now, for sure.
10.
I got 10 and a win. Right?
I don't know, man. I don't know if you're gonna win.
I'm going left. Yeah, I can go left.
Can you go right?
Oh, that's what I'm going.
I'm forcing you like this. I'm forcing you every time.
You know what I'm trying to say? You know what we've been talking about, and then we'll get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
You know, little FSP, Hip Hop On Day TV challenge.
Yeah.
They've been talking a lot of noise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and Lou has always been terrified.
Yeah. He's leading the charge.
Yeah. This is the thing. Animal Brown has been on the IR for 4 years.
For a while now.
Oh my God. I asked him, hey man, let's go to the gym, let's play horse.
Yeah.
Bam can't even play horse.
Ah.
So this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I told him to get one more person. Hell, I don't give a damn who it is. They better go get Dennis Schroeder. Because
be ready, Weez.
Listen, 24-0. I just don't see them winning. Like, I don't see them scoring.
You're trying to figure out their way to victory.
Yeah.
I don't see
Jeff,
one either.
you against AB.
I got that.
You got that.
I got that.
Me against Lou.
Yeah.
Light work. Weezy.
I ain't
No,
disrespecting you like that.
Yeah.
Whoever go up is going up.
Yeah. It's going up, man. It's going up.
Whoever is
Yeah.
going up.
Weezy.
I can see we got to see pull Weezy to the side.
Hey,
And we
Weezy,
can
It's
get
going up. Whoever knows will get to my spot.
we can get better shots than
Ain't nobody, yeah, for sure.
Everybody
We
spot.
terrible shots. J.R. Smith shot selection.
It's going
Ricky
up.
Davis shot selection.
D'Angelo Ball,
Oh,
LaMelo
my
Ball
God.
shot selection, for sure.
Go in, Jill.
Pause.
Go in.
Pause.
Pause again, Green Day.
Yes, yes. Can we get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's go, man.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. We're going to start off with the NFL playoffs. Then we're going to move to arguably the best basketball player in the land. But first, the playoffs. New England Patriots dismantled the Tennessee Titans. Pretty much what we expected. We kind of wanted the Titans to give them a game. But let's be honest, the Titans have overachieved. They made it to the divisional round. No one picked them to do that. They have some things to build on. They have to make some changes with that offense, though. It is 3 runs in a cloud of dust. If they get down, they cannot fight back. Eagles, Falcons, Battle of the Birds. Now, I'm going to say this because the bum of the week is coming out of the Atlanta Falcons camp today. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. But there's no way that the Atlanta Falcons should lose, and their defense only gives up 15 points. Playing a second-string quarterback in Nick Foles. The defense did everything they possibly could do to win that ball game. But when you have Tevin Coleman, Devonta Freeman, and Julio, you have to be able to score 20 points. But moving to the NBA. And I have a question to ask you guys about LeBron James. Now, I've never seen a man that is the top of his field, his genre, his station, be scrutinized the way that LeBron James is scrutinized. I don't get it. It's almost like the media is waiting on LeBron James to do something wrong. And us in the black community as well. Like, we're waiting on him to do something wrong. What is LeBron going to do? Like, we're waiting on him to do something so we can be like, yeah, we knew he had something going on. He seems too perfect. And I want to commend LeBron James for the things that he's done for basketball, his family, community service. Great man. A lot of people should be more like him. All right, going to move on to the bum of the week. As I said, the bum of the week is coming out of the Atlanta Falcons camp. Steve Sarkisian, the offensive coordinator. Yes, this is the same Steve Sarkisian that was showing up to work when he was the head coach at the University of Southern Cal. Drunk, inebriated, whatever you want to call it. He's horrible. Can y'all tell me how he continues to get jobs? Dude, he has ran the Falcons offense into the damn ground. The ground. Sprint out on 4th and goal. Sprint out. Come on, dude. Piss poor. Piss poor. For that very reason, Steve Sarkisian, you suck, and you are the bum of the week. You are the reason you guys aren't going to the NFC Championship game. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown, that is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First thing you talked about, man, everything we talked about in the first half as far as your Titans. Also going into a little bit of the play calling that was set up by the Atlanta Falcons. This is the thing. You do have Devonta Freeman. Is it Devonta? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Devonta Freeman. Mm-hmm. You do have... Oh, yeah, I know, dog.
Okay.
Next year,
hey, I'm telling you, Willie Taggart, boy.
I can't wait.
He gonna bring the ship down. I'm telling you, watch. I've been there. Yeah. I'm telling you, I've been there. I'm telling you. But anyway, yeah, he's definitely the bum of the week. Sark got to go. And even with LeBron James, what he was speaking on. Yeah. LeBron James, people are waiting for LeBron James to mess up.
They hope.
I seen LeBron James like a picture on Complex of Kim Kardashian, and they were like, oh, like, what are you doing commenting on that? Yeah. He just liked the picture.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like, seriously. Like,
you can't like a picture now?
Like, for real, man. But you know what it is? He's been so
perfect. He's been perfect, yeah.
Like, no scandals, no nothing. Other than, whatever his mom had going on.
For sure.
What's my man's name?
Delonte West.
No. What's the other cat? Young Lambo.
Hey, I ain't heard nothing from Young Lambo. Young Lambo. Hey, and Lambo ain't posting nothing on IG in a long time.
Lambo quiet. You better be.
Yeah, hey. Say less. What'd you say? Say less.
Slow singing. Flower break. Most definitely. Now we're going to start the second half.
Let's do it.
Let's go, fellas.
The second half is underway.
Second half. 2018 NBA All-Star Team Selection Show, FSP style. Before we get started, I'm J-Ho.
I'm Weezy.
Okay, it's your boy Big Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What we're doing? What's cracking like Weezy?
What's cracking? Yeah, what's cracking? Yeah. What's cracking?
Whoa.
Hey.
That's on you, brother.
For the first time in the history of the NBA, the All-Star Game rosters will be determined through a playoff playground style draft.
I like it.
The starters will officially be announced on January the 18th, and the team roster will be revealed on January the 25th. Now, FSP though, we're doing it today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Picking the whole damn team today.
Yeah.
FSP style.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So, we divided the captains up. Mm-hmm. I am Team Curry.
Okay.
because my boy Steph Curry, the chef.
Yeah.
And the other team is Team Jeff,
Yeah.
LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
And not Westbrook, but LeBron. That's your man, too, though. LeBron's your guy.
I don't know how LeBron got default my guy, but I'll take it.
I mean, we could have known
LeBron's my
Westbrook,
guy.
but definitely your guy.
Yeah.
Definitely Weezy's guy.
Yeah.
My guy.
Definitely your guy.
I'll do this for you.
Yeah.
Who will get first pick? How we doing it?
So we're trying to figure that out now.
So, does your team wear Under Armour?
My team,
We're Nike.
They can't.
Nike boys, gang, gang.
No, come. No. Can't. You're Steph Curry.
No,
It's Under Armour.
Hey, listen. If you have an
Under Armour.
affiliation with a brand, you have to wear your brand. Ain't no question.
I-
My
I go
affiliation
Steph Curry
is
forms
Nike
for
boys.
everybody.
I'm
Gang,
doing
gang.
first pick.
Nah, my bad.
So that's how we're gonna do the first pick. I got a number.
Oh.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. Nah, give me more than 10 numbers.
I got a number 1 to 15.
Nah.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That fancy football shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. 1 to, it's, you know
1 to
what I'm saying?
60.
1 to 60. All right, I'm cool with that.
Closer to the number
Let's go.
without going over.
Okay.
Closer to the number.
Close to the number without going over.
That's weak. Then why would you do closest to the number?
The man makes the rules.
Closer to the number without going over.
All right. Who go first? You got your number wrote down already?
I'm gonna write it down right now.
Yeah, hold it up.
We recording. All right.
You see the number? Okay, all right.
Ooh, snitchers.
Yeah.
You're snitchers.
I
Snitchers.
got
Let's go. All right, where you at?
27.
24.
God! How'd you get that? On the numbers 24, for real.
I knew it was 20 something. I seen your hand.
I didn't see that. Yeah, 24. Nike boys.
I'm hot about that.
Gang,
too.
gang.
Come on, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'm hot about that.
All right, so I get the first pick. And we'll be making all the selections and providing the verbal justifications. I'll put that on everything I love, on mamas. I ain't see that.
Good.
Now,
Good job.
feel free to direct all compliments to me
Mhm.
and all criticism towards Jeff,
I'm here for it.
for sure. So, this will
All
be...
y'all.
The team is put together with 5 starters and 7 reserves from each conference. The starters must be comprised of 2 backcourt and 3 frontcourt players. So in saying, Jeff, you can't have 5 guards. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Right? These compositions are mirrored for the reserves, plus the addition of 2 wild card selections at any position for each conference.
Let's do it.
You ready to go, Jeff?
I'm ready.
All right. Do we go through the eligible? Do we go through the eligible people? Everybody. Do you think the listeners need to know all the eligible people?
If they full sport press people, they should already know who's on.
But it's still though. I mean, what if it's somebody that doesn't really follow the game? So what we'll do, I'll give the starting front court players, Jeff, and you'll give the starting back court
Gotcha.
players. All right. So eligible starting front court players: Giannis Antetokounmpo, DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid.
Shout out to you for getting his name right. Every
I don't
time.
know. I ain't do that.
Every time. Eligible starting backcourt players: DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, Ben Simmons.
All right. So as we said, I already have a starting point guard on my team, which is Stephen Curry, and Jeff has a starting 3-man, which is LeBron, Ramon James.
Yes.
Cool. So as we get to the reserves, we'll go through that list.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get these starters going.
Go ahead.
So am I cameraman? Now cameraman is on the clock.
Yes.
People can't see this, but listeners of the show, cameraman is on the clock. I got 15 seconds to pick a starting player right now. Huh? When does the clock start? Are you letting me? Okay, start go. Okay.
It's not a hard decision. Tick.
All right, I got my pick. I am going with Kevin Durant.
Oh,
With my first pick.
I'm ready.
all right.
Yeah. Rick free.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right. Start the clock. I am taking Anthony Davis. A little pick. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
Cool. All right. It would. Yeah. I wasn't gonna pick his ass for sure. Am I up now?
Yeah.
Tell me when this clock starts. Oh man. My next pick is James Harden.
Boogie.
He's going DeMarcus.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to Marcus Cousins from the New Orleans Pelicans.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
All right, so let me look at my team. Let me look.
You got Curry, Harden, KD, AD.
KD, AD. All right, so I need 5. My 5-man will be Joel Embiid. Ooh, Jeff. Hey,
You're in trouble.
Jeff, I got a really good starting 5.
You're in trouble.
Dude, my starting 5 is beastly.
All right, it's my pick.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie Irving.
I know. It's over with. You done. You dead in the water. Your team is ass.
So his starting 5 is Russell Westbrook. Because he's just starting 5.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Greek Freak, Boogie Cousins.
And my starting 5 is Steph Curry.
Curry, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid.
Hey,
You
man.
can work. Okay, you can work at the 5.
No, it's even worse.
Let's go. 1 through 5. Curry versus Westbrook.
We know.
Real quick.
We already know what that is. We know what that
It's
is.
gonna be a watch.
That's game.
All right.
That's game.
All right.
Harden versus
Kyrie Irving.
James Harden hurt right now, right?
Oh, man, we going people up. Come on, Jeff.
Just on the season period.
On the season period,
On the
who's
season-
a
on the
better
season
man?
period.
Right.
It's James Harden.
For sure. 3.
3. KD versus LeBron
That's a
James.
watch.
That's LeBron James.
That's a watch.
That's LeBron
That's
James.
LeBron James.
That's LeBron James.
No, you crazy. No, he's not even playing the MVP. The MVP of the NBA right now
It's who?
is DeMar DeRozan.
All right, here we go. Number 4. AD.
And Greek Freak.
Greek Freak.
Come.
Greek Freak is an MVP candidate, having a career year.
He's not an
He's
MVP
lit.
candidate. Jeff.
Huh? Wait, no. Yes, he is.
No,
Every
he's not.
ES,
No, he's not. That boy ain't no damn MVP. This bet he won't get 1 MVP vote.
he's top in the MVP candidate right now.
He get 1.
He's having a statistical year of he's of everything.
Like, he's having a great
He's
year.
a great year.
He's a
Joel
great year.
Embiid.
You don't want that problem.
No,
You don't want that problem. And I trust the process.
no,
I trust
but
the
listen now.
process.
Listen now. What we're doing. This
And I
is.
trust.
This is
street.
This
This is
is
street ball.
This is no.
I mean,
This is
This is
an
an
all-star
all-star game.
game.
It's street ball.
No.
It's a playground game.
It's an all-star game.
Okay.
If you put those two on the same, come on now. Joel Embiid is pretty solid.
What?
Talk to me, Weezy. Who you think got a better starting
let's
five?
do it.
Yeah.
From an all-star perspective,
Mm-hmm.
like all-star game,
Mhm.
Joe got the best squad.
Yeah.
You got to look at it, Jay.
From an all-star
Westbrook.
game. I'm picking just from all-star.
With the
game.
handles got Kyrie.
These are last. Those are.
Greek Freak.
Look how many all-star game.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about that.
Look how many
I
all-star
got
game
KD,
MVPs
Harden,
I got.
and
Look how many
Steph
all-star
Curry.
game MVPs I got.
Bro, these boys this their first years playing and shit. I
No,
got
no. You
KD.
only got one first-year player. You only got one first-year.
No, what I'm saying is these are young boys.
No. LeBron is the only Grizzly veteran on my team.
Nah, you crazy. Westbrook old, bro.
If Westbrook old, KD old.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Look at reserve.
Let's get some reserves. So eligible reserves. So did you have the front court last time? No, I had the front.
You had a back court because you
Okay.
had Steph, and I had front court because I had.
Okay, so there's some eligible. Yeah. So some eligible people that are left.
Mhm.
The only person left is Ben Simmons.
No, that's not true.
No, from the starting backcourt.
That's not true. It's two people left.
Who else? DeMar DeRozan. Sure is.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan is left. MVP. So I'll go through the eligible reserve guards. I got Jimmy Butler, Chris Paul, Brad Beal, Klay Thompson, Victor Oladipo, Kemba Walker, Damian Lillard, Kyle Lowry, John Wall, Lou Williams,
Sweet Lou.
and Devin Booker.
All right. Eligible front court players:
Mhm.
Paul George, LaMarcus Aldridge, Andre Drummond, Draymond Green, Kristaps Porzingis, Karl Anthony Towns, DeAndre Jordan, Clint Capella, Nikola Jokic.
Right.
Jokic, excuse me.
So, same thing. Well, you only got 3, 4, 5. 7, really. So what we're doing here is picking the reserves. You can go first on the reserves.
Okay, so are we doing this just off of? I wanted to ask you earlier. That's my bad.
Yeah,
just
it's
off
okay.
of who's available, or we have a certain player restriction as far as position amounts.
Oh well, so you gotta. It's the same. You gotta have 3 front court, 2 back court, and then 2 wild cards.
That's
At
fine.
any
Okay, there
position.
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
It didn't come up first. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's all
right,
good.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. First pick,
Mm-hmm.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's my pick. That's my damn pick. was my damn pick.
Uh-oh. This way get tricky. This will make the balls hang.
Yeah, this is your ball. Give me.
How much time we got?
I had time up.
4,
Yeah.
3,
Good.
2, 1.
Give me Draymond Green.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Hey Jeff, it's a listening situation, so you have to wait until the damn.
Oh man.
Shit.
Nah, give me Carl Anthony Towns for real.
All right. Give me Kristaps Porzingis.
Solid pick. It's on me.
Yep.
Cool. Well, man, give me John Wall.
You didn't give me the.
John Wall.
He did he make that?
He didn't make
He didn't make
But
that.
that was deep fault. He didn't give me that. He didn't give me the 5. He didn't.
Give me John Wall.
See that's some bullshit.
And I'm overruled that because he didn't give me the hit.
It's some bullshit going
He didn't
on.
give me
It's some bullshit going on. Woo! Oh Lord.
Go.
All right.
Jay's on the clock now.
Jeez Louise.
Let me know when you get 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Paul George.
Front court players look funny. Like,
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jeff on the line. Jeff on you on the clock.
I got you. Draymond Green.
Already
You already got Draymond Green. How much time we got? How much time?
Yeah, I didn't pick
3,
DeAndre. I picked Draymond.
2, 1.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
up
ahead.
now.
You got it.
Yeah, for sure. You mean Jimmy Butler?
Come on, Jeff.
Good, baby. I don't miss up nothing. I'm straight. That's on me, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
15. We got team.
Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond from the Detroit Pistons. Is it on me?
Pause clock. He got Jordan down for you. Where you get Draymond Green?
I got Draymond
He
Green.
got Draymond Green. That's his first pick.
That's my first pick.
I swear like you got DeAndre Jordan.
Nah,
right
that's
now.
No, you got Draymond Green.
That's Draymond
Chris
Green.
Ross.
That's my bad. No, you good.
He
That's
got
what I'm
Draymond.
looking at it.
All right, I'm gonna get y'all.
No, you got. That's the only thing I was worried about. That's what threw me off because it looked like DeAndre Jordan from up here. That's my bad. My bad.
I'm up.
Yes, okay.
Give me Chris Paul.
I'm not mad at that at all. That's yeah, that.
Yeah, that was a great year.
Me Devin Booker.
Ooh.
You better good stuff with that.
Come on, man.
Nah, that team
we
is
running him off
ass,
the
bro.
court, dude.
Nah, that team is ass,
We
bro.
running
You
you
got
off
a
the
bad team.
I have a great team.
You messed up. You messed up like.
Nah.
You messed up like. I'm up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give me a count, man.
You count right now.
Give me Klay Thompson.
Oh, y'all messing up players. I can't believe y'all screwed up right now. Go ahead. Jeff, you on the clock.
Okay. Ben Simmons.
Woo! I was wondering if somebody was gonna pick him.
Ben Simmons is.
Go ahead. It's your last pick, Jeff. I mean, Jay.
Yes, Jay.
DeAndre Jordan. Woo! I got squad.
All right, so
I'm
this
ganged
way,
up.
I gotta be a front court player.
No, this could be. This is a wild
This is
card.
a wild card player.
Yeah.
Really, you missed a pick, but
No, it's still even out.
It's still even out. I went twice.
We did like a snake league in the
Yeah.
fantasy draft. Pause. It's on clock.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Sweet Lou.
No. It's on. It's on.
all right.
Yeah.
So you got wild card now.
No, that's it. That was a
That's
wild card. Yeah. So name out the teams, Weezy.
All right. Jay's starter.
No, let's go to my. They know our stars. Let's go to the bench.
All right, the bench.
Yeah.
Draymond Green for
Yeah.
Jay. Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
Paul George. Jimmy Butler. Chris Paul. Klay Thompson. DeAndre Jordan.
Ooh, it's a good bench, Jeff.
It's good business.
Yeah.
All right. Jeff got DeMar DeRozan.
Go MVP.
You're my MVP.
Big Cat.
Mm.
John Wall.
Mm.
Andre Drummond. Devin Booker.
You messed up with Drummond.
I had to get a 5.
Nah, you messed up with Drummond.
Devin Booker.
There's
Let me
no
finish.
5s out there.
Let me
Yes,
finish.
it is. Okay,
Devin
my
Booker. Ben Simmons.
Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou is not. He's not an all-star. He's not playing an all-star level.
And there you go. That's a
He's
score.
not playing an all-star level. He just. I mean,
Then why is he on the list?
Nah, I'm just saying. There had to be a
He's
list.
my wild card.
Yeah, no, for sure. Damian Lillard's having a better year.
But Damian Lillard's not on this list.
Damian Lillard is on this list.
So who else? I guess we put these teams up on the gram. Find out who the best team.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. Let us know, man. Who had the better team? Listen.
Who you got?
He got CP3, KD, and AD.
What did that have to do with this?
I got CP3.
What does that have to do with this?
Draymond.
I have LeBron James.
And Kristaps.
John Wall.
LeBron James.
And Paul
John
George.
Wall. Paul George not playing the All-Star level this year.
Because he playing with a bum.
I can't pick this team. I don't because I can't pick who the best. One of the great teams.
Woo, that's a good team. That's a good team, man. I feel really good about this team.
If we lined up and played
2K.
seven game series,
2K.
we beat y'all.
Listen,
We
whenever
beat
y'all want to listen, all we got to do
Mm-hmm.
is cut the 2K on.
Okay.
Put the controllers in the middle.
Yeah.
Play
Do it.
12. I promise you,
Do it.
my team beating that team.
Not the only thing I give you is the drumming, but I had to have a 5.
And the only thing that I give you is Ben Simmons. If I had something to switch, if you had one switch, that would be who is that I got right there at 6.
Klay
Klay
Thompson.
Thompson.
I would switch Ben Simmons right there. I would got Ben right there.
And I would have got
But you know what the funny thing is? Ben Simmons is not even an all-star. He won't make an all-star team.
I was just going.
Got to go off the list.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the best actual players in this. I think I have the best players.
No.
Just
My
think
5.
about it.
Look at my 5.
Look at my start. My start.
Which one of your reserves could be a starter?
What you mean? As far as an all-star starter?
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns.
No.
DeRozan.
No.
DeMar
DeMar
DeRozan
DeRozan could be.
John Wall could be.
No. He not. No. John Wall is not starting over
I
Kyrie
think the one
Irving.
you got is DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar
If
DeRozan.
you saying wait. So are you saying could be a starter?
Right.
Or are you saying could be a starter?
Who's having the best
I'm talking
year
on the All-Star
on your
team.
bench?
On his, so who's on his bench that can start on the All-Star team right now?
What are you
Nobody.
talking about? Jimmy Butler.
No, who he gonna start over?
Jimmy Butler is
He
having
gonna start
that.
over KD?
No, what I'm saying is, listen, not him. He's a 2.
So he gonna start over James Harden?
He's a 2.
He's gonna start over James Harden?
He's a 2.
Yeah,
You don't have you
Yo,
don't have
Jimmy
you don't
Butler
have
is.
one.
This is
No.
what I'm trying to tell you.
All your reserves are reserves. You don't
Yeah.
have a starter.
You don't have one starter, bro.
You is crazy.
You don't have one starter.
Man, you is crazy.
No,
Chris Paul
Jimmy
can't
Butler
do it.
is a starter.
he's not gonna start.
No,
They're
DeAndre Jordan.
doing it by position. So his position is basketball. You just got to be a
I'm
backcourt player. He's not. I can name
I'm
at
probably
least 4 or 5 people that start over him before he gets to Jimmy Butler.
No way.
Steph Curry, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving. We'll all start.
Kyrie Irving's not having a better year than
But
Jimmy
we'll
Butler.
all start in the All-Star game before Jimmy Butler.
But that's
That's
not,
the question he just asked. Jack.
No, and I'm
I'm just
telling
answering
you,
the question he
and that's
asked.
the question that you're asking is 50% of the fan vote too. That's 50% of the fan vote.
I'm just saying right now who you think.
Yeah. What we have to
I
look
just
at?
named
Who's
4
having a
people.
better
I named 4
NBA
people.
season?
I named 4 people that he wouldn't start over.
Jimmy Butler
Would
is
not-
leading a Minnesota team. They're 12 games over 500
Boys,
for the
Karl
first
Anthony
time.
Towns.
The leading scorer on the team is Jimmy Butler.
Okay, but there's excuse me. Just because he's the leading scorer, does that mean he's leading the team?
In late game situations, Jimmy Butler has the ball in his hands and he wins games for them.
I've seen Karl Anthony Towns do the same thing too.
Not
be
this
honest.
year.
Just be honest.
Not this year.
Yes, I have. Yes, I
No,
have.
you haven't. Not this year.
Is
To
that
close
Book-
games.
Is that book All-Star this
No. And that,
He's gonna be selected.
you want to bet that?
No.
Yeah, he's not. 2 people on this team that's not going to be picked as all-stars.
But
It's
we're
Devin Booker
Yes, we
and Sweet Lou.
But we're playing a street ball game. If we play
All
a
I'm
street ball game, how All-Star game is, give me Devin Booker and Lou Williams.
The actual
We get
people,
buckets.
this is the thing though. You have to think about this too.
All right.
The people that are picked, or they'll have their pool of people.
Right.
Devin Booker
won't be
and
that
Sweet
time.
Lou will not be in that. The only person, because those are the people that's on the, I mean, who else are we going to have?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but this is the thing. You could have picked somebody else.
No, there wasn't nobody.
Kimball Walker's having a better year. Kimball Walker's having a really good year.
I'm cool.
Damian Lillard's having
I
Kyle Lowry.
I didn't see Damian Lillard.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry's having a good year.
I honestly
He's hurt.
did not
They're
see
the number
Damian
2 team in the East.
Lillard. Right.
Kyle Lowry's hurt.
I
They're
honestly
I'm talking Weezy. They're the number 2 team in the Eastern Conference.
that was my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't see Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
So that's my fault.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't switch nobody.
There's no.
I
Listen,
would
what I'm
too.
trying to tell you. Everybody on my list makes the All-Star team.
Okay, who's the last person you got?
That is
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan. Then you had Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson, CP3,
CP3.
PG. Yeah, they're all reserved. Don't PG will make it.
PG will make.
I don't think PG will make it. He won't start. He won't start.
He's gonna be a reserve. He's gonna do.
But he's
Paul
not.
George.
And you see his votes. Well, I know it's not. I know it's
Reserves are
I know it's
coaches.
I'm just,
No,
I'm
reserves
just
are for the
basing
coaches.
I'm just basing off of what he's doing this year.
Yeah.
They have, as a team, have underperformed.
Get that.
So
right?
I don't think Paul George makes it this year
There's no way. The Paul George.
because he won't start.
He won't start.
Right.
So
You
the
know,
coaches would have to vote him on. Right.
Exactly.
Do you think that they're going to pick somebody else besides Paul George at a front court position? He's a 3.
Right.
No. You have 2 people that won't even be on the
But then
list.
I also have DeMar DeRozan on my bench. I have
For sure.
Anthony Towns on my bench. I have John Wall on my
Carl
bench.
Anthony Towns.
These are people who can start in the All-Star game.
Carl Anthony Towns won't make the All-Star team this year. There we go.
Those 3 picks can be starters on the All-Star team.
I'm just telling you.
Those 3
He's
picks.
having his worst statistical season this year. You know that.
John Wall is balling. John Wall can start in the All-Star.
John
John Wall will start. We would pick a front
John
court
Wall's
player.
missed 20 games this year.
Hold on, let me finish. We were talking about front court players who would start over. Who was the gentleman on your team? Jimmy Butler. John Wall will start in the All-Star game over Jimmy Butler.
You can't do that though.
They're
That's
both
what I'm trying
backcourt
to tell you.
players. They don't play point or shoot.
He's a 3, Jeff.
Who?
Paul George is a 3.
No, I mean, I said Jimmy Butler. I said
Jimmy
I said-
Butler's a 2 for sure,
Exactly,
but
but
he's leading the Minnesota Timberwolves, who hadn't played in the playoffs since 1999,
True.
to they're 28-16.
But we're talking about an All-Star game.
No, the coaches pick the reserves.
That's true. But then the players pick from their reserve pool. Yes. That's how
Yeah,
I go.
for
Okay.
sure.
So you're telling me that when it comes down to it, and I got a chance to pick this person or that person, I'm picking Jimmy Butler over John Wall.
Yeah, it depends on what you need. John Wall's my guy, but I'm telling you,
talking about we're playing.
say that with
pickup.
CP.
We're
Play
playing
CP. Play people that play the exact same position.
No, but we won't have to because we only play backcourt. It only says backcourt or front court. They took that away. You don't pick a point in the shooting guard anymore.
No, what I'm
You
telling
pick
you,
backcourt, front court.
and I get that, right? But if you need a point guard, there's no way you're gonna pick a 2 guard though, right? You need a point guard. If there's a hole at point guard, you're not gonna pick a 2 guard. And you have 2. You already picked Klay Thompson and you already picked DeMar DeRozan. There's no way in the hell you're gonna pick. I'm just saying, there's no way that you're gonna pick another 2 guard when you need a point guard.
But
So you would go spade for spade.
If
Chris
I play-
Paul's having a better year than John Wall. Let's just be real.
Okay, now to counteract your point, if I got LeBron James on my team, I can pick what the hell I want to because I know he gonna fill in whatever position I need, which is who I have.
What I'm telling you
You
is
see what I'm saying?
there's certain people though on this team that's on your list
Yeah.
that's not even going to play and that's not even going to be there.
And there's certain people on your team who couldn't stand next to people on my team. You dig what I'm saying?
Who
Like
are
if
you
you look
talking
at
about?
your bench,
Who are
your
you
bench
talking
doesn't
about,
go-
though? That's
if
what
we're
I'm
going,
saying.
now listen, if we're going just bench for bench now, bench for bench,
Yeah.
right? We're going to the court and playing a game, not playing the NBA regulation game. That's not what this is. That's the All-Star
It's not
game.
NBA Street. It's still going to be.
It's the
gonna be-
pickup game.
yeah.
Come on, let's be real. It's the pickup game. Yes, pickup game. Yes, yes.
Yeah, but it's the All-Star
Yeah,
game.
but
It's
it's a
still
pickup
an
game.
All-Star
Yes.
game, though.
No,
It's
yeah.
not going to be anything different. It's still going to be an All-Star game.
Which is basically by definition a pickup game.
Okay.
Yes?
What are you saying?
Look at my bench and look at yours. You mean to tell me y'all can handle what we got going
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Easy.
on? Okay.
You got this.
So let's match it up. John Wall, CP3.
This year, all you can do is
This
talk
year.
about this year.
This year, so
CP3 is having a better year than John Wall. You know that,
I
Jeff.
don't know that.
He's missed 20 games.
CP3's missed 15.
Dude, what I'm trying to tell you, where are they in the conference?
Who? Houston
Washington.
or Washington?
Yeah.
Washington 6, I believe.
CP3 is their top 3.
They're and falling.
You don't want to talk about foul.
But they just asked the question.
I'm
Jay.
just telling you. But
They
even
were
if they
number
are
one.
foul,
They were number one.
even if they
They
are
were
foul,
number one.
even if they
They
are
were
foul,
number one.
even if they are
Okay.
fouling, right,
Mhm.
they're still higher than the Washington Wizards.
But they are number
But that's the question.
Okay.
Are they higher?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
But-
So they're having a better year.
So stop falling or stop rising.
It don't matter about stock rising.
Oh, okay.
It don't matter. It don't matter about stock falling.
Okay.
Because we're talking about right now. Because if we're talking about stock
So you
rising,
got DeMar DeRozan,
DeMar
and
DeRozan and Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan having a better year than Jimmy Butler.
Who's your 3?
My 3 would be
Paul
CP3.
George?
I mean, Paul George.
Over Devin Booker or Ben Simmons.
Come on.
Better year, Devin Booker, statistical wise. I'm just asking a question. Devin Booker
Ben
scored more
Simmons, Ben
points.
Simmons won't even be on this team. Dog. You got 3 people. Ben Simmons, Sweet Lou, you got Devin Booker. They won't even be on the team. They won't even be on the team. But
Who's your 4, man?
my 4 man is Kristaps. Kristaps having 23 and 7.
He's also tied. He's also tired.
That
The
nigga
unicorn is
also-
tired. He can't even play
His four is
back to
Cat.
backs. You got 2 people on your team who can't even play back to backs.
They talking about trading Cat.
Cool. They're talking about Kristaps Porzingis said he's tired. And
What
look for Tim Hardaway Jr.
What are we talking about?
You're trying to get Tim Hardaway Jr. to come.
What are we
back
talking
and
about
play.
here? We're talking
Now,
about
you don't want
and then my
all-star.
5 man against your 5 man. Come on, man. DeAndre Jordan, Drummond, they watch each other. So what I'm saying is,
I don't know if they watch each other. I think if I want to get a bucket, I get about.
you can't get a bucket from John
You-
Jordan.
you give it-
You have to run a pick and roll.
You can get a bucket. I can give him the post move better than I give to DeAndre Jordan.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for sure. But
That's what
who's
I'm
better
saying. That's what I'm
defensive?
saying.
Who's better
That's what I'm
defensive?
saying. Probably DeAndre.
No, probably.
In the All-Star game.
But in the All-Star game, Jordan.
In your pickup basketball
You said
game.
for the oop aspect.
For defense.
Hoop. Okay. In the All-Star, we talking about the All-Star game, right?
Man.
Are you talking about what are we basing this on? Are we basing on all? Because we got to stick to one script. Is it the All-Star game or is it the NBA season?
We have to be talking about the
a little bit of both.
to get you
It's a
picked,
little bit
right?
of both.
To,
Nah.
no, to get you picked into the actual shit, you have to have a good season.
Yeah,
You have to be having a good
no,
season.
no. I'm talking
It's
about.
players on my team that having better years than players on your team. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, can we match them up?
We just matched them up, Jeff. I won 3 or 4.
What 3 or 4 did you win? I missed some.
Kristaps ain't having a better year than
That's
than, than Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't think so. Like I really don't think so. I've seen Karl Anthony Towns give him the business this season. Business this season. I think everybody give him the business actually. I ain't seen him work no damn body.
So,
but talking about he tired. I ain't seen him do shit but say he was tired.
well, what I'm saying is, I think you stuck on one thing that this team
In this
is
random Tuesday night games.
just like Joel Embiid.
That's on your team, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's your team.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's
see,
my
I didn't
starting
pick.
five.
I trust the process, but I didn't pick him.
Yeah, no, for sure. I needed a 5. I picked a 5.
My 5 washes your 5.
Dang, that's debatable. And your point guard definitely sure ain't watching my point guard. My point guard's up for MVP.
My point guard won MVP.
It was at the crib a week later.
My point guard won MVP. That's all I care about.
My boy won 2. And
got
got 2
Got
championships.
his ass iced by my 2 guard for the championship.
That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, bro.
Let's
It was 2
roll.
years ago, bro.
Let's roll,
It
man.
was 2 years ago. What are you talking about? That happened 2 years
But
ago.
that's what you brought up the MVP. So his MVP was 2 years ago.
What are you talking about?
You said he won 2 MVPs. 2 years ago.
Career wise. If you have a career, you say tomorrow, whose career would you rather have? Stephen Curry or Russell Westbrook? The worst teammate in the NBA or a 2-time and a great MVP and a unanimous
And the
MVP?
unanimous MVP in the league that had Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
He
And
didn't
somehow
play.
Steph Curry was the only unanimous MVP.
Steph Curry,
we ever had.
he was born years later when he couldn't do that.
In the league that had LeBron James, Kevin Durant, James
So
Harden.
let us
Russell
know what
Westbrook.
y'all think, man.
He was unanimous MVP.
Let us know what
Ain't
y'all
no
think.
way in hell. And
But
that's why
That's what they said, Jeff.
And he got
I mean,
iced for the championship.
He
For
got 2 of them. He got 2 championships and 2 MVPs.
he had to go get some help.
And he got that first one without
He
none of
played
that help.
against Dellavedova, against Matthew Dellavedova.
This is the thing.
That's who he played against. And
When-
he wasn't even
when
in
is-
the Finals MVP. That
Hey, yo,
Iguodala was the MVP.
when
that
has
year.
Russell Westbrook played in a meaningful game past March?
He went to the Finals with KD? They went to the Finals against the Heat.
When was that? When was that? It was 10 years ago, right?
Nah, it wasn't 10
10 years ago?
2010. That was 2010, 11.
It's damn near 10 years ago? Oh, okay. And will he ever play in the finals again?
Yes.
Will he play past the first round this year?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Um,
third seed, like I said. Third seed, like I said.
Bro, they just lost 3 games
And they
in a
still in
row.
the 4th. They still in the, excuse me for yelling in the mic, I heard the peak, but it's still in the 4th.
Dude,
It's in the 4th seed.
they just beat,
They still
they
in the
just
4th
beat
seed.
Dallas.
But get where they
They're
at
the
though?
5th seed.
What
They're
the
fifth
meme
seed.
you say? Where they at though? Where they at though?
We got 30 seconds, guys.
And,
We got it.
then we got 2 minutes. They in the 4th seed.
They're in the 5th seed.
And they 1 game back.
They're in the 5th
And they
seed.
1 game
They're in the
back. from
5th seed, and they're
And they
2
won game.
losses away from trading the whole damn team
And they 1 game back from the third.
because of one player.
And he's still there. And get what? He still do what he wants. Now we can go.
You're goddamn right. So, what we were saying is, listeners, let us know what y'all think.
Now he do what he wants. Best commercial ever.
Who you got a better team, cameraman? You ain't in that nigga, do we?
You got your Black Power fist up too?
Yeah, you out of here.
Tomorrow MLK Day, man.
Yeah, most definitely,
Most
man.
definitely.
Don't forget to tell a friend, man.
Tell a friend. Mark had a dream. Mark had a dream, yeah.
Yeah,
gotta let
Kendrick
you-
had a dream.
Kendrick had a dream.
Kendrick
too.
had a dream in the
Yeah.
backseat freestyle.
For
We're
sure.
gonna figure out this All-Star stuff in just a second. Off camera.
Yeah, no, for sure. Tell a friend, man. Comment,
Please
subscribe.
The J Hove Hive. Come see me. Bitches is open.
There we go, man. We
Come
out of
see
here.
me.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.